So here's a way you can mount an iPad mini in a Hyundai Sonata. Now, this isn't the best way to do it. There's actually another video on YouTube with a guy that had his permanently installed in his dashboard like this. The problem with that is I went to a lot of different car audio and fabrication shops, and they wanted over $3,000 to do to make the piece that would go in there. And the reason for that is they have to do a lot of modifications behind this piece to make it fit. I mean, it looks like it would fit perfectly when you line it up like this, but in reality, you need some clearance in the left and right to actually hold it in there, and that required modifying the air vent, and you had to, obviously, this whole factory radio had to come out, and because there wasn't enough clearance to put a single DIN radio behind there, they actually had to mount it vertically. And while that works, I wanted to be able to retain the functions of the radio if I need to, control any of the settings and whatnot. So I decided, that wasn't going to work for me. So this is what I came up with in the meantime. And what I did was I wanted to, basically mount the iPad like this. And there was a lot of different CD style mounts that go into your CD slot. However, they stuck out way too much, and it just wasn't a very good factory, clean looking installation. It was a lot of hassle. I wanted something that was lower profile that would fit in the dashboard a little bit cleaner. So what I actually found was this mount here. Which I actually got imported from the UK. I don't think they make them in the United States. And actually, when I looked online from where I bought this from, it looks like they're discontinued and they don't make them anymore. So I was able to get one, and this just simply goes into your CD slot. They say not to use this with multi-disc changers. However, I haven't had any issue with mine. I have a 6-disc changer in this system, and playing CDs and changing CDs while this is inserted works just fine. However, take caution in other vehicles because, all radios are different and it could jam it up. So anyways, basically, I had the idea that I could just basically rest the iPad like that on here like this. And then, as you can see, it does stick up just a little bit, but it's a lot more flush and into the dash rather than sticking out a long way, like this and having a big gap. So this was the first step. So it's on there, and it's pretty sturdy, but if I was to make a, sharp turn or something, this can obviously slide off. So the next thing I did was I took some wooden blocks, and I cut them at such an angle and put Velcro on them. You can see I have Velcro here on the left and right side of the screen, and I simply put the other Velcro end on this wood here, and these just Velcro into place like this. And then on the back of the iPad, first off, I bought a case because I didn't want to stick anything permanently to the back of this iPad. So I got a plastic case, and then I put Velcro there. I even cut out for the little microphone. Not that I probably need it, but I did. And just stuck the Velcro on there, and then I also have a piece on there like that. And then this just lines up with the Velcro like this, and you just lay this on there and push this against like that. And now, it wiggles a little bit, but I've driven around a lot with this, and it's very sturdy. It supports the weight here, because obviously the Velcro, if I was to take this out, it would fall. This is supporting the weight, and this is keeping it from moving it around. And then once it's set up like this, you can either run a USB cable down into your USB port, or you can use the Bluetooth. However, the Bluetooth in this car, it works okay, but I actually prefer to use the USB, and because that allows me to retain the steering wheel controls in this vehicle. And that's pretty much it. So you got your iPad, you can do your navigation, your music, etc. And this is what I'm doing in the meantime until I come up with a better way to install the iPad more permanently in my vehicle. So I hope this helps. If anybody else is looking to use an iPad in their vehicle, and they don't want to spend several $1,000s to get it permanently installed, but they want a quick and simple way to mount it. In my case, I just use it for long road trips. Like if I'm going on a 3-4 hour road trip, I'm driving hundreds of miles, I'll use this for my GPS and music. But for just driving around town, going to the grocery store and stuff, it's kind of a hassle to put it up and take it down and things like that. But for long road trips, it seems to work well. I like having the bigger screen for the navigation and music. And in the future, I hope to install an iPad a little bit more permanently, but I'm still trying to find an easier way to do the installation without having to, spend thousands of dollars in the fabrication like the other guy did. So I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.